A magnificent panorama of the world-famous Coachella Valley. Palm Springs to the Coachella Music Festival. This is the city of Coachella, California. You see those fields over there? Well, more than just grapes and lettuce came from those rich agricultural lands. The farm labor immigrants from Mexico knew the hard work of a picker. This was not the life they wanted for their children. However, several of these children knew the hard work, not just by watching their parents. They also worked the fields, helping the family earn a living. Those children of the fields listened to their parents as they were constantly reminded that a better life was available to them. They did not have to spend their lives in the fields. An American education was waiting for them. That was more than 30 years ago. Today, those children are successful businessmen and women, leaders of the city of Coachella and the entire Coachella Valley region, elected members of the City Council, the California State Assembly, and the United States Congress. Doctors, educators, judges, administrators, craftsmen, and artists. Today, every member of the Coachella Council is a college graduate. The average age of the City Council is 31. Every one of them knows the history of Coachella because they never forget where they came from. The City Council represents the first generation of council members whose families worked the agriculture field. The experience of working with their parents in the fields has created a leadership team that honors the culture of the family, but is very focused on a prosperous future. A future that welcomes your family, your business, your industry. Coachella was incorporated in 1946 with a total land space of 2.5 square miles. Coachella has grown since then and now occupies 30 square miles with a population of 40,000 plus. A multicultural family oasis, education, business, and an agriculture industry that exports the finest produce to much of the world, contributing $1 billion annually to the region's economy. Families come to Coachella from all over the world to build and live their American dream. Whether it's in education, business, a doctor, or a craftsman, they have made Coachella their home. Eduardo Garcia's family emigrated from Mexico, settled in Coachella. Growing up here, he graduated from Coachella Valley High School, then the University of California at Riverside, became a school teacher, elected to City Council in 2004, and mayor in 2006, and he served as mayor until his 2015 election to the California State Assembly. His goal has always been and continues to be economic growth for his city and now his district. Opportunities for business and industry, thus jobs, and a secure and safe environment for families. The Coachella City Council is very politically stable. The transition from then Mayor Eduardo Garcia after 8 years to the current mayor, Steven Hernandez, was very smooth. The council, led by Mayor Hernandez, continues to focus on economic growth for the city.
We are a very young city, a city that is full of culture, a city that is full of tradition, a city that is full of aspirations and wanting to become something better. We are positioned in a very good spot right now in order to see some tremendous opportunities of economic development, education, cultural tourism, as well as just a great quality of life.
Education is part of the Coachella lifestyle. Parents always told their children, get an education. One of the newest educational additions to the community is Imagine School, a dual immersion English and Spanish curriculum where students will be fully bilingual in English and Spanish by the time they graduate as seniors, making them qualified for the state's seal of biliteracy. Imagine School is important as we come to know the value and benefits of full bilingualism for a lifetime of opportunity. You are here in the city of Coachella, Linda, because
of Imagine Schools. Imagine Schools has so much to offer students. We actually measure success from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. We know that students sometimes come in below grade level, so proficiency isn't the only measure we look at. We look to see how much a student has gained each year. We're very excited to be able to offer a dual language curriculum. It's important that students have the gift of a second language that makes them much more prepared for the global future that they will be presented to.
in Coachella, many of the schools are within walking distance of family neighborhoods. The school district has a far-reaching school bus transportation service for the outlying communities within their sphere of influence. Every school-age child is given the opportunity of an American education. Coachella students' achievement in and out of classroom has earned them admission to universities like Harvard, Notre Dame, USC, UCLA, the Kennedy School of Government, Johns Hopkins University, Pepperdine, all the universities of California schools, all the Cal States, and every year Coachella students earn the prestigious Gates Millennium Scholarship. Today's Coachella students are excelling, continuing the success set by those who have studied in the same schools, graduated with the same dreams of accomplishment. Coachella students are surrounded by success examples every day. Culture, music, and family celebrations are alive within Coachella. Art and music are a central part of Coachella families. Family activities are always taking place somewhere because it's all about family. A very unique and beautiful private estate, the Corona Yacht Club, is open to the public. This hidden oasis, serving corporate events, weddings, and the Coachella Music Festival private parties. There's a 2-acre freshwater lagoon, Palm Grove dining, small intimate gatherings, performance and dance platforms, and acres of beautifully landscaped grounds. Reservations are usually booked weeks and months in advance. The Corona Yacht Club will always find a date for your event. They take reservations year-round. Conveniently located in the city of Coachella, yet secluded and private, Corona Yacht Club is the only oasis in the Coachella Valley region. During Coachella Fest and other big concert events, world-class golf and tennis tournaments, the Jacqueline Cochran Regional Airport is filled with private airplanes. Yes, Coachella has an airport right in their backyard. With Landmark Aviation, the largest FBO in the world, and right here, #1 in service in the world.
It seemed like everybody was making their trek down valley to the Coachella Valley, down to Thermal and the outlying areas. And I'd watched this for 20 years. And I thought, you know, timing is everything. And my time was now. We have one of the best fixed base operations in the valley right now here in Thermal, in your Coachella Valley. As with any successful business, you have to grow. And so Tradition Aviation has been purchased by Landmark Aviation, one of the largest fixed base operations in the world. The growth will bring in more employees. The people that work here will go up the corporate ladder. So transitioning to Landmark Aviation will make Thermal Airport, Jackie Cochran Regional Airport, one of the largest airports in the valley.
Reach Air is there for you in a serious emergency, which gives Coachella the best of both worlds.
All right, we're on final.
Our industry, our company, Reach Aircraft. Reach is a specific brand here in California. Our service is dispatched on a county by county basis. In other words, in the state of California, each and every county, and there are 58 counties in the state of California, have their own set of regulations. County protocol dictates how they will dispatch air ambulance, helicopters, or resources as such to the scene of an accident. Very typically, it is the nearest, most appropriate resource that will be sent to the scene, for example, of an accident. That would dictate what air ambulance resource is dispatched. They may have absolutely no ability to pay. Our service still will time in and time out, answer every call, and administer the care to regardless of the ability to pay. So the challenge is really on the business end of what we're able to receive in and of reimbursement. Our program is called Reach for Life. And Reach for Life is a membership-based program, much like AAA, with the exception of instead of roadside service, we provide air ambulance service. If you are ever flown by a Reach aircraft, airplane, or helicopter, a $65 fee once a year, not once a month, once a year, and that $65 covers everybody within the household. We can't be at every scene of every accident in obviously the region or state of California, but just bear in mind this. By not being a member, that means you have zero coverage, regardless of what company picks you up. Everybody is a potential patient, whether it's myself, my family, yourself, does not matter. We serve every single resident, every person, everyone that resides within a community or region.
Emergency injury treatment and healthcare wellness. Well, Coachella is part of the Clinton Health Initiative. The Clinton Health Matters Initiative, a worldwide health project funded by the Clinton Foundation, is an important part of the ongoing health programs in the city of Coachella. Together with a network of physicians, hospitals, and health clinics, everyone is working as a team to improve the health and well-being of their citizens. Small, locally owned business is at the heart of the city of Coachella's economy. Like all business in America, small business enables the majority of jobs. Service is what sets La Botica Pharmacy above other pharmacies. La Botica Pharmacy, locally owned and operated in Coachella, serves the region with professional care and delivery.
Our pharmacy is focused on service. I know the big chains, they try to focus on service, but usually they can't deliver. Either they're understaffed or they're just corporate mindset is not focused on patient service. So what we focus on is service and being able to offer some other services, for example, free deliveries to our patients who live in Coachella and the surrounding valley. For example, we go all the way to Salton City twice a week, and that nobody really does. And that kind of service, the old-fashioned service that you get to know the patient by first name, we try to do that here. And the other thing is, we feel good when we actually help these patients save money, especially on prices, cash prices. A lot of my customers are cash paying. What that means is that they're being gouged by all these chain pharmacies. They don't have any other choice. So I'm the alternative now, because they can come to me and we can actually come up with a price that is fitting their budget. So our pharmacy is state-of-the-art pharmacy. We take all insurances. So not just Medicare Part D, but we take Medi-Cal, IHP, and Molina. So just those are a few things that most patients don't know, that we're like the big chains where we can accept everything, but we can also offer that personalized service and the better cash prices. Our pharmacy has a state-of-the-art dispensing system. Very few pharmacies in Coachella Valley have this type of system. Not only is it state-of-the-art, but we can actually do things that back in the day pharmacists used to do all the time, which was compound. Our pharmacy is very progressive in that sense, that we can actually use technology and also use old techniques to actually compound specialized medications for patients and for veterinary uses. So the reason I chose Coachella is for several reasons. I felt that there's a big opportunity to help the underserved community here in Coachella. Secondly, there's a great future for Coachella because a lot of people are actually moving eastward because there's really no room to grow in the Indio and Palm Desert area. Now everyone's moving to Coachella. I feel that there's a lot of growth potential. And secondly, I feel that there's a lot of opportunities for pharmacies like mine to actually do give back to the community. So I feel like we have a good combination, a good team to actually make this business successful.
Most everyone needs health insurance, not just for their pharmacy, but all medical needs. Health insurance is best when you can go to an agent or have them come to you so they can know your personal needs and assure you that there is a real person, not just a voice on the phone, that can help you through the complicated health care insurance options. Your health is very important to protect, and so is your home and place of business. Desert Security Services is owned by an individual, Norm Brown, a former law enforcement officer. He has built Desert Security Services from a single security officer, himself, to become one of the nation's largest and best security companies. Coachella is very fortunate to have them headquartered in the region. Desert Security Services has big clients: the City of Palm Springs, City of Coachella, PGA West Residential and Golf Resort. But having never forgotten their beginnings, they want to service small business. Security can be expensive, but never more expensive than not having it. Desert Security Services has created a unique, affordable program just for Coachella small business. Eye on Business. Desert Security is fully licensed with armed response to any security alarm from their clients. Private security is very good to have, and smart business protection. But public safety, police and fire departments are essential, and Coachella has the best. Both Coachella Police Department and the Coachella Fire Department have record fast response times to any emergency. As important as response time is to public safety, water is needed to put out fires, and good roads are necessary to get to an emergency fast. Coachella has an excellent infrastructure of roads and water service. All business and home development starts with a solid, trusted infrastructure. Unlike other cities that have developed over the past centuries, the city of Coachella, by comparison, is relatively young, so their infrastructure is relatively new. You can depend on it to meet your transportation, power, and water requirements. California water, although readily available in the city of Coachella, its use is closely monitored by the state. The city of Coachella has its own water district. Along with local farmers, Coachella has been managing their water resources for more than 100 years. They have worked hard and together to conserve the abundance of the water they have. Imperial Irrigation District supplies Coachella with their electrical power. It's less expensive than Edison and not as big and bureaucratic. When a developer needs to get permits for electrical power, wasted time means wasted money. IID realizes this and provides the services to developers to avoid delays in permitting. The faster a developer can start construction, the faster more jobs are provided and the economy continues to grow, benefiting everyone. United Water, located in the city of Coachella, is continually supplying all the pipe and valves necessary to maintain, upgrade, and develop new infrastructure for the city of Coachella and the entire Coachella Valley region. Infrastructure is the part of your community you seldom ever see or give any thought to. It is the underground pipe structure that keeps the water, electrical, and gas lines safe and working properly, so when you need water, power, or gas, it is there for you.
I'm Mike Etheridge, manager of United Waterworks in Coachella, California. We supply the pipes that support the infrastructure in your community. Pipes that drain the water from your streets, pipes that carry safe water to your homes and businesses, and pipe that supplies the water to your fire hydrants. Without pipe and pipe fittings, you cannot heat your home or cook with gas. A significant contribution to a healthy and civilized society is our ability to safely carry away waste. Pipes are the very foundation of our society's infrastructure. We have everything available for any job, from storm drains to the paint used to mark streets in preparation for installations. At any time, in any emergency, we have what's needed for installation or repairs. Our decades of taking care of customers is the result of knowing what is needed and where to get it anytime, day or night, 365 days a year. I am Mike Etheridge, and it is my job to hold to the same values on every job. We deliver the right price, the right product, the right service, and right now.
United Water supplies the pipe and valves, and R3 Co. puts it all in the ground. The locally owned and operated company, R3 Co., placed the pipes and the valves.
What we do at R3 Contractors is the underground utilities, specifically water, sewer, storm drain, electrical, gas, and telephone conduits. So we supply the drinking water, the fire water, the sewage systems, all the storm drain for the rainwater runoff, the water from the roof of the buildings comes down, enters our pipes, our catch basins, and eventually goes out into the city storm drain. I've been in business since early 1980s, and around mid-2000s, business was growing and expanding. We actually went into the states of Utah and Arizona, Nevada, and when the downsize in the market occurred, we sort of restricted back to California. I love this paradise, and I wanted to be a big part of the community, and so we established a facility out here in Thermo, and took up roots in Coachella Valley, and here we are today working on some of the larger retail centers in this area. We're going east. We're actually going towards Phoenix, where I used to be, and I understand there's going to be a lot more building going on out here, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Coachella is growing, directed by realistic plans. Old Town Historical 6th Street is being redeveloped, and at the same time keeping the cultural history to honor those who gave Coachella its today. In the heart of Old Town Coachella, the historic Coachella Veterans Park is just one example of their cultural history. There is strong military support within the city. Many of Coachella's citizens are American military veterans. Service to country has always been paramount, and the city continues to honor their service. The downtown area has opportunities for anyone wanting to open small shops, restaurants with outdoor seating, bars, small theater productions, concerts in the park, fine boutiques, all that is related to visitor and downtown living. The magnitude of this transformation is not as easy as it used to be. When the state took away redevelopment power and money, Coachella had to develop new resources to continue their economic development. The city of Coachella has a superior grant writer that has and continues to supply the city with millions of dollars in economic development money. Additionally, Coachella has been the birthplace of one of the most successful business developers in the country. Over 1,200 jobs created, and that appears to only be the beginning. Coachella has land to develop. Having lots of land for development is good, but Coachella also has a city permitting department ready to fast-track your business and development plans and permits. Our city attorney is from the largest, most respected law firm in Riverside County, Best & Krieger. They help to speed your development process because their lawyer is there with the knowledge when it is needed. Coachella has the consumers, the skilled workforce, and business opportunities. Looking to the future, in 2030, Coachella will have the largest population of any city in the Coachella Valley, about 65,000. Without any state help for redevelopment, all cities need all the help they can get. And the city of Coachella has a lot of support in all the right places. Eduardo Garcia, born and raised in Coachella, now State Assembly Member, District 56, and that includes the city of Coachella. Raul Ruiz, raised in Coachella, born to farm worker parents, now the United States Congressman, District 36, and that includes the city of Coachella. Well, it helps to have friends in high places. The most ambitious current expansion is La Entrada. This is a 2,500-acre, 7,000-home development. Business zone for mixed use, La Entrada is located on the south side of Interstate 10. Avenue 50 exits both east and west, leading straight into the heart of downtown Coachella. La Entrada is a 20-year build-out, providing jobs in every sector of the economy, The economic growth provided by the La Entrada expansion will be among the most important developments in any city in America. The city of Coachella, California is the place to be now and in the future. Located 134 miles east of Los Angeles and standing at the crossroads of the I-10 freeway, State Highway 111, and State Highway 86, also known as the NAFTA Highway, Coachella is the place for you to begin and grow your business and your family. With easy access to highways, rail lines, and airports, Coachella is the corridor for commerce in the American Southwest. Nearly 2,000 acres have been zoned for light and heavy industry. 365 days of sunshine are perfect for future solar installations, moving everyone forward to a green future. Low land prices, inexpensive lease rates, employer hiring credits, sales and use tax credits, and a city staff that is available to expedite permits and development. The City of Coachella has 2 very professional contacts to help make your move to Coachella. The Coachella Chamber of Commerce is one of the best. They have a very involved board of directors, diversified businessmen and women with the experience and skills to meet any request and answer any question you have. The Coachella Chamber and City of Coachella staff want your business to locate here and will work to earn your trust and confidence. They can and will meet any of your requirements. Come on and visit. Let all that Coachella has to offer. Take a look at their parks, schools, family-friendly neighborhoods, private ranches and estates that make Coachella the place you want to call home. In one generation, migrant farm worker to teacher, craftsman, business owner, city council, mayor, majority leader of the California State Assembly, and the United States Congress. The residents and leaders of the city of Coachella, California have taken giant leaps, but they have also held onto the solid foundation that started with a strong family unit dedicated to teaching the importance of education, hard work, and dedication to community, all honoring the work ethic and culture of the past, doing the best you can in the present, embracing the vision of the future, making a tomorrow a legacy to be proud of. We welcome you to the city of Coachella, California.